Hey guys, it's Adam from Canadian Rimfire here, and today we're going to talk about the GSG 1911. Let's see, first impressions out of the box here. As I have shot this gun before, these are my first impressions when I first opened the box. I've put about 500 rounds through this particular handgun, so I'm going to give you my review where we are now. And as you can see, there is no magazine, it is empty, there is no rounds in there, so we are clear and good to go. This is chambered in 22 long rifle, and they call for a high velocity round, so you can see there. In the box, you get two sets of grips. You get this black version here, and you get a dark browny, walnutty kind of synthetic, let's be real, it's plastic grip there. I get one 10-round magazine. I will say for the magazine, it is built fairly well. It's a 10-rounder, but if you get it in America, you can get different followers to add, I think, 4 or 5 more rounds. But in the Great White North here, we are limited to 10 rounds per magazine as per Canadian law. All right, so let's go a bit over the handgun pros, cons, and performance here. As I said, it's chambered in 22 long rifle, and it's a fun shooter. I went for the OD green. They have a black version, a tan version. They have like a sport model, lots of different models. The good thing about this particular 1911 is that they say that it's 80% compatible with all other 1911s, and this is basically full size. It's got the same weight, couple pounds, as a higher caliber 1911. So for all the 1911 fans out there, it does feel nice in the hand. And though it is a 22, the weight of it does soak up the recoil. So this is a all aluminum gun with some sort of paint finish. I just think it looks better with the black grip, so I kept those on there. Takedown, basic 1911 takedown, same sort of thing. Pull a couple of pins, slide will come off. This model happens to come with a threaded barrel. I believe it's half 28. I don't have any. First of all, in Canada we can't put suppressors on handguns. Suppressors are illegal here, so the best you could do would be a compensator or flash hider or something in that description for muzzle devices. But it is a 22, so a muzzle brake or something like that is just pointless. But I did read that GSG, since it stands for German sport guns, so it is made in Germany. I think the thread is a European style thread, and you do need to get some sort of adapter if you were to put a silencer on there or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I've not tried to put anything on here yet, but if I do, I'll make a follow-up video. I will say that this particular firearm is very picky with the ammo that you can put through it. It won't be shooting any Winchester Wildcat very reliably, or other cheaper high velocity style ammunition. It needs something substantial. I was shooting some Winchester Wildcat just as a sample shootings, and multiple failures to eject, some stovepipes. It's just everything, failure to feed, every malfunction that you can imagine. But I started shooting some high velocity Aguila and some SK match and some Elay, and those types of ammunition work great. But if you can get away with cheap ammunition, why would you buy more expensive ammunition? I'm a budget-minded shooter. I like to shoot as many rounds as I can and buy as many firearms as I can in my budget. The sights on this gun are made of plastic. It's a 3-dot system. They're okay. They need to be upgraded. I've only shot about 500 rounds through this particular firearm. I will be putting new 1911 sights on here as soon as possible, something fiber optic, metal. This entire firearm is made out of aluminum. There's no polymer or anything on here besides the plastic sights. So it does get dirty quite quickly, and I do notice on the inside of the slide here there is a bit of overspray from the green on the top, on the inside of the slide, and it does cause some failure to return into battery and able to fire at sometimes. So I did see another video where if you were to sand off the paint that's on the inside of the slide and kind of smooth it out, that it will improve the performance of this particular gun. Yeah, it comes with 110 round mag. Trigger is pretty good. It's a 1911 trigger, so it's not much travel and it's very light. Reset the same. I do like shooting this this gun. It's the only really 22 pistol I have left. I've seemed to have outgrown them, just because it doesn't do it for me. But I saw this particular one and I just had to have it. It just OD green gets me every time. Yeah, it's a single action 22 caliber pistol, standard 1911 size. Since it is made out of aluminum, there is some problems you can run into, as you see here. When you lock the slide lock presses up against this aluminum bit here, so when you release it over time, it does start to kind of wear away the metal a little bit, but that is to be expected with a aluminum bodied firearm. It is fairly inexpensive. It came in at about I think I paid $459.99 for this model here, and that's Canadian dollars, so obviously cheaper if you're in the United States. But it's a good starter pistol, nice gun. So most people, want to get the best bang for their buck, and if you can't afford a a higher caliber 1911 with any, with good reliability and a brand name that you've all heard of, this is a good alternate option. It's a 22, unfortunately, but it is fairly inexpensive, and you can put other 1911 parts into this. I don't know about conversion kits and stuff like that. What this one is, it's aluminum and it's 22. I don't know what you could do, but standard, it's a single stack mag. Magazine release is good. They really come flying out of there with these things. Yeah, it's got the ambidextrous safety, both sides. If you got a round in the chamber, you can, cock it with the hammer, or you can just pull the slide, and obviously you're good to go. It's nice finish, nice gun. Other than it being picky with ammo, the firearm's pretty good. So basic 1911 Takedown, as I said before. Out of a 10, I'd probably give this gun a 6. But for the price point and being able to have a 1911 for the budget-minded shooter is nice, and it is a 22, so you can fire tons and tons of rounds downrange through this thing, and you're not going to break the bank. That's the beauty about 22s. So that's all for me tonight, guys. I'm Adam from Canadian Rimfire. If you have any questions or comments, or maybe you have the same gun and you want to chat about it, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and for now, keep your stick on the ice, boys. Take care.